Good morning. Accounting from incomplete records. Let us move to the next problem. Okay, you are able to obtain the following information from the books of Mr. Thomas. Prepare trading and profit and loss account. So, trading and profit and loss account we have to prepare and balance sheet for the year ended 31st 12 2016. Okay, so here they have given beginning of the year, that is the opening balances they have given. Fixed assets, book debts, cash, and creditors. The analysis of cash transactions. See, cash transactions they have given. Why this is required? In order to prepare the cash book. Receipts from debtors. Okay, from debtors we received. To creditors we made the payment. Drawings by the proprietor. Business expenses. So these are the cash transactions. Clear? There were no stock at the beginning. So there is no opening stock or at the end. So there is no closing stock. Okay. On 31st 12 2016, that is at the end of the year, Mr. Thomas owed rupees 53,500 for the goods bought. What is this 53,500? He owed. That means he has to pay. Okay. So he has to pay to the creditor 53,500. So when he has to pay the creditor, that what happens? It will appear in the creditor's account and they have given the closing date, right? That means closing balance, creditors we have to write the closing balance carried down this amount for goods bought, and his customers owed him rupees 1 lakh 80,000. See, customers owed him 1 lakh 80,000 to goods for the goods supplied to them. That means what? This is debtors. So here this is for debtors and closing balance. For debtors, closing balance it is. Provide 5% depreciation on fixed assets and create a reserve of 10% on debtors. What is this? Where we are supposed to write? In the balance sheet. So in the balance sheet we have to write. This is clear, right? Receipts from debtors, debtors account, creditors, creditors account. This one, proprietor drawings, balance sheet, business expenses. Again, we have to write. Where is it? Profit and loss account we are writing. Clear? Okay, let us work out the problem. So first, we have to prepare opening balance sheet. Always remember, when they give opening balances of assets and liabilities, and if they haven't given opening capital, then we have to prepare opening balance sheet. Balance sheet on 1/1 2016. So which are the items? See this one, opening balances, fixed asset, book debts, cash and creditors they have given. Same thing we have to write. Okay, book debts, debtors, fixed assets, cash, creditors. Okay, assets and liabilities, you know that. So the difference balancing figure will be the opening capital. Clear? This is the opening capital. Okay, the next one is we have to prepare the cash book. So cash book, as you know, on the debit side there will be cash receipts. Correct? These are the cash receipts. And credit side, whatever is there, these are the payments. Okay, so we have to start with the opening balance. What is the opening balance of the cash book and which are the receipts? Opening balance of cash. Here they have given, see, cash opening balance is 42,000. And receipts, this is receipt, this is payment. Again, this is payment, this is payment. Correct? So these things we have to take into consideration. So opening balance, receipt from debtors, and all this creditors payment, drawings payment, business expenses payment. So the balancing figure will be the closing balance of cash. Clear? So balance carried down. So this is the difference, and this should be transferred to the balance sheet. Always remember this. This should be transferred to balance sheet. Usually, from the opening balance sheet, we take the opening capital. From the cash book, we take the, what do we take? Closing balance, usually. The next one, we have to prepare total debtors account. As we have worked out so many problems on this, you know this. Debtors account always shows debit balance. So opening debtors we have to write. Okay. Then cash received from the debtors we have to write here. Correct. Closing debtors we have to write. And the balancing figure will be usually credit sales. So either credit sales or closing balance. Here closing balance is given. Where it is given closing balance. This you know, right? Cash received from the debtor 7,08,000. Buy balance carried up 1,80,000. So this is the closing balance. I told you, see. I told you. Debtors closing balance we have to write 1,80,000. So customers owed him. That means customers has to pay him 1,80,000. And here creditors closing balance is given 53,500. So closing balance 1,80,000. Balancing figure will be 7,32,000. So that is the credit sales. And this is required for us where, so we are preparing no what is that trading account. So total sales. Total sales means cash sales plus credit sales. In this problem, cash sales is not given. So credit sales itself we have to write 7,32,000. This figure is there. Whatever the figure is there. This one will be written on the which side? Credit side of the trading account. So same thing, total creditors account will prepare. Creditors account always shows credit balance brought down. Then cash paid to creditors, 3 lakh. Okay, closing balance of creditors, 53,500. So the balancing figure will be credit purchases. Clear? Okay, let us prepare the trading and profit and loss account. I told you, by sales, always it comes. So, sales means what? Credit sales plus cash sales. Both we have to take. Cash sales is not given, so directly we can write 7,32,000. Then purchases. Again, purchases means both cash plus credit. Net purchases we have to write. So here only credit purchases are there. It's okay, we can write. There is no other direct expenses, right? So usually what will be the format? Opening stock, purchases, direct expenses. Right? Here there is no opening stock, they said. So we are writing only purchases. Clear? The balancing figure will be gross profit. Okay. So gross profit brought down. Then which are the expenses? I told you that time business expenses are there. All the revenue, see, all these are the all these are the revenue expenses. So you should know this. Total, whatever we are writing, all these are the revenue expenses. Business expenses. So depreciation they said, fixed assets, you know, the opening balance they have given, 5% of it. Reserve for doubtful debts. So debtors amount they have given, right? Opening debtors. So 10% of it. Clear? So all these are the revenue expenses we are writing. So balancing figure will be the net profit. Then finally we can prepare the balance sheet. So how do we prepare the balance sheet? Cash 75,000. What is this 75,000? Cash closing. The debtors, all these things are there, no? After making the adjustment, we have to write. So cash 75,000. We have prepared the cash account. Yeah, cash book. In that, see, closing balance. This we have to write. And remaining everything we have to write. Opening balance and whatever adjustments are there, no? So we have to take this and we can write the net figure. So debtors opening balance is there, reserve for bad debts. In the profit and loss account, we prepared this net figure. Fixed assets less depreciation. Clear? So creditors. What is this creditors? Closing balance. Always because this is the closing balance sheet. So always we have to write closing balance. Capital. How to prepare capital? Opening balance, opening capital, add net profit. If there is loss, deduct minus net loss. Then, add drawings. No, no, no. Add interest on capital, less drawings, less interest on drawings. So this is the format, right? So in this opening capital, we have calculated in the opening balance sheet, correct? That we are writing. Again, net profit we are writing. Then drawings we are deducting. We have to deduct. So less drawings. So we got this. Clear? So the balance sheet gets tallied. I hope you understood this problem. This is simple problem. If you understood this, the next advanced problem we can work out. Thank you.